Hey witches, Mr. Overon here with Mr. Overon's Tarot Reading Services, and today I am here to talk to you about making magical tools. Now, I've done some videos in the past talking about wands and some of the things that I've made, but today I wanted to show you this really cool little pendulum board that I created. And you know, this has no up or down or, you know, whatever side is whatever side. It all works the same. And so this is a design that I came up with on my own. This is just balsa wood. You can pick it up at Michael's, Joann's, Dollar Tree, wherever you can find balsa wood at. And then I just wood burned onto this. You could use Sharpies, you could use colored pencils, whatever you happen to have accessible to you. But, you know, you could, or if you wanted to go the other route, you could go on Amazon and buy one of these for like $15-20, somewhere around there. But I feel that having an item that you've created from scratch has more significance and more power than something that is store-bought. Now, if the store is owned by witches and they handcrafted it, then, you know, of course, that's going to have that kind of energy into it. But if it's something that's just manufactured and tooled without, like, really much thought or care put into the item, that's just my personal opinion, you know, just that. So, you know, this is nothing special. But this is also like a really good conversation piece, or just a nice little tool to have on your altar. Now, the symbols here in the middle, those are symbols that mean something directly to me, and all the other symbols like around there, they just felt like that's what they needed to have. I have the zodiac symbols and just a few other little like doodle type of symbols that I decided to put on there. But, you know, there you go. And the minute that I finished this, I instantly took out my pendulum and I started using it, and my pendulum responded to this amazingly well. And I don't know if I've ever showed you my pendulum or not, but let me grab it for you. So it's got this kind of like fun little, go turn that light off again, fun little hand symbol, and then it's on this like old brass gold chain, and then it's got this rose quartz at the bottom here, and this is like a highly polished rose quartz. And just really, I've had this thing for freaking ever. And honestly, I don't even remember when I got it. I think it was actually given to me. But, yeah, like I said, the second that I got done making this board, and I used some wax to go over it and kind of seal everything together. And I just started using it, and instantly I was like, you know, pendulum, show me yes, and it went boo boo to the yeses. I'm like, okay, show me no, bam bam, show me maybe, side to side, show me unknown, side to side. And before, when I do a pendulum reading without the board, I only have like yes, no, and maybe. So having the unknown on there is kind of a new feature for me. And like I said, the middle symbols are symbols that are personal to me. And if you want me to do a video about like personal sigils and symbols, leave a comment in the section, or in the comment section down below, and I will talk to you about creating your own personal symbols and sigils, and how those can be spells unto themselves. in the computer world, it's called macros, where you like set, like say Control Z is a macro. That is something that like automatically undoes your mistakes. Well, a symbol can be programmed, you know, for lack of a better word, to do the same kind of magic. So anytime that you see the Ankh, that could be programmed in your mind and your magics to do a certain thing. This like crescent moon shape with the two lines coming off of it, for me, that is something that I've subconsciously programmed to mean something. So, you know, like I said, all these symbols by themselves don't really mean anything, but together and the groupings that I created actually mean something to me. So take time to make your items. You don't always have to buy everything, and if you do buy it, you know, that's great or whatever, but inevitably you want to make more than you buy, because that is where the power lies. Here's something else that I've created that I wanted to show you. This is a witch's ball that I created, and this is filled with my own intent, my own purposes, my own energies, and everything else. Now, do I sell these for people? Yes, I do. I make them and I sell them to people. I know that's a little counterproductive of what I just said, that you should make your own stuff, but you know, from time to time, you may have to or may want to buy it, because gathering all the different components to put this together may not be feasible, and so we'll just leave it at that. So yeah, make your magic and try to make your own tools the best you can. You know, if you want to pre-buy them or whatever, each one of the things that I create and that I sell in my shop, Elements of Magic, are handcrafted by me using traditional methods, and so you know that the energy is there, and that me being a practitioner, I'm putting that time, I'm putting that energy, I'm cultivating and creating with the thought process of being a tool for magical use. That does not necessarily mean that you cannot add your own energy into it. When I create, say like those witch balls, when I create them, I leave it so you're able to stuff in your own items to make it personal for you, and then you seal it up with some super glue or whatever you want, and then that is your item. So yeah, it may come pre-filled with items, or come like disassembled, and then you assemble it and it still has the power that you're looking for. So I just wanted to, like, one, show you my little board here that I made, and two, just to talk to you about like making your own magic. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you would like to get a tarot reading from me, you can head over to the website mroveron.com and follow me on all the different social medias. And yeah, and I will talk to you later. Bye, witches.